Hello, Infinite Grenade Launcher fan. Today we are talking about your favorite blue hedgehog for Sega September.
Sega!
Oh, so you're gonna do the Sega, and I'll do the...
that's what I wanted to do. I thought that's what we talked about. Sega! Yeah.
This is not annoying
We
at all.
planned this.
Not at all. Not
I've been
this
working
is-
really hard on this, actually.
This is fine.
I want to see if I can do a harmony with you. Try it again.
Okay.
Sega! No, that's really atonal. Never mind.
Welcome back to the Hollywood Redux Studios. I am Josie.
Oh, hey, I'm Justin. Sorry, I was playing
And I'm Kyle.
with some of these
This
cool
is-
games we got back here. Do you guys
is
even
going
know
great.
that these are games... We could play these if we wanted to, but we don't. We do the show for you.
That's right.
We do the show
this
for
for
you.
you.
It's Sega September, you guys. Sega September. Do you know?
An entire month.
It's an alliteration, so we're going with it. But I've been playing a lot of Sega, actually, because Sonic Mania, I had not gotten a chance to play it last year. I was very poor.
It's really fun. It's really
Sonic Mania
fun.
came out in 2017. It's an amazing game. We're going to talk about that today. And
so
also,
hard.
the
It's
Sega
crazy.
Genesis Classics Collection, which has 50-plus games that I got in.
yes.
So, basically, this episode is sponsored by Gamefly, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's right. They don't know
Surprise.
it yet.
Not
They're
really,
sending us a bunch
but
of
we're getting
money.
back into it. We're chipping away on our game
Yeah.
list. Thank you, Mike, for setting that up for us. The
best
shout
guy.
out to Hesser. What do you guys want to talk about first?
Well, I mean, I want to talk about all of it. I'm pretty excited. Though, Sega kind of set up both things, but our boys are right here. So,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
maybe
I didn't
we
even
can
see
do
that. Boys and ladies and echinatas.
It's echidnas.
Echidnas.
It's a
No, on Long Island we call them echinatas.
get out of here.
This
The-
is such a problem.
It's actually very interesting about echinata. No, I'm not going to do my echinata.
Stop
facts.
it.
Okay, okay.
You know
Okay.
one thing about a fucking marsupial.
Calm
knock it
down.
off.
So many hedgehogs were probably sold in the 90s, by the way, from pet
It's a
stores
monitoring,
because
my
of this blue guy right here, who you'll be able to see next summer in his own movie. Did you guys know
That's
that?
I'm excited about
crazy.
that.
Are you
Where
really?
it's like-
Time out. Really?
Yeah, no,
Well,
I
did you hear
am-
the plot of it?
No.
Okay, it's
I
a
don't think
buddy.
it's gonna- that's
I
gonna
hate
matter
this
for me.
thing I know nothing about.
No. It's Jim Carrey is attached.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So basically,
Eggman.
half CGI, kind of Roger Rabbit style, but Sonic. It's a buddy cop movie where
Shut up.
Sonic teams up with a small town cop, and Dr. Robotnik is played by
This
Jim
isn't
Carrey
true. Shut
in
up.
live action.
Come
So
on.
if you're not excited for that, please admit that you're dead
Hey.
inside, because I don't.
Dude,
Is that it?
Yeah,
Are you
that's
guys-
and then there's also a Detective Pikachu movie coming out, voiced by Ryan Reynolds.
Fuck you.
come on. Everything else they've
kind
tried.
of the competing
has failed,
detective
so-
movies. And then you've got Jim Carrey who's going to play a live action.
I am emotionally bereft right now. I can't handle.
Triggered.
We're going to need a moment for Kyle.
Wow.
And-
A buddy cop movie, some Turner and Hooch bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
No,
small
it's not.
town crimes. Yes, it is. And because Sonic Mania was so good, I think is why. Because when
Don't you
Sonic
hang this on Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is a gorgeous gem that's in a universe unto itself. Don't be like, it was so good. Like, let's ruin it with a Jim Carrey
Well, I think
movie.
it's
Go
very nice of
away with
Sega to
that
be
idea.
self-aware in that way. They were like, listen, we kind of dropped the ball too many times.
They did a lot.
We're gonna contact Christian Taxman Whitehead. We're gonna say, please let us use your retro engine and make a Sonic game that harkens back to the old days, but has some newness.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
something.
Which is good, because a lot of the like newer Sonic games that they tried to do, like the open world, it just, I don't know about you guys, but it did not work
Doesn't
for
work
me,
for me.
it was
at
a
all.
path that diverged starting at Sonic
Yeah,
Adventure for
exactly.
sure.
It was
They were
just
all
like-
really disappointing.
it was like the best kind of platforming. When I remember very first seeing that game. It moved so fast, and I wanted to play it, and I was like, it's not on a Nintendo. How do I play this?
'Cause
like that, it's like
Sega
the
does-
best kind of platformer.
Because Sega does what Nintendo don't,
Nice.
was what I was told back
Great
in the day.
callback.
Nice.
Great
Point
callback.
being, in Sonic, I mean, originally it was just such a it was about the speed, it was about that experience, and I think what Sonic Mania does so well is it adds a little bit more interactivity into the levels, a couple more
Yes.
mechanics, and just ways to actually go about getting villains, or not villains, enemies.
Villains, enemies.
Hey, if they're not villains, why are you killing them?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
It's a truly
You
moral
know.
question.
But they take some old levels too. There's 12 levels, 8 remixed levels. It's a really cool, fun game
really
if you're an
need to
old school
play
Sonic
this.
fan. It's
I really dug it a lot. It's so difficult too. That's the thing I don't remember the other Sonic games being growing up. It was like extremely difficult.
I could
This
never
one's
beat
difficult.
it growing up, you know. I don't think I ever
Ooh.
tried to beat it growing up because I was just
Yeah,
interested
yeah.
in getting to the casino level.
It was
in
the
Sonic
first
2.
game that I
Back
ever
then.
actually completed, actually. It was the first Sonic the Hedgehog. That was my
nice.
first complete.
Feels good, man.
Yeah.
That was the
Beating
longest
first
hour
game.
of your life back in the day. That was, you
It's
know.
It's how I
Pretty
learned to
fast.
swear. Not kidding.
Right.
My
Look at
poor
what you're
parents.
teaching these kids, Sonic.
Yeah. Teaching them to express themselves. Thank you, Sonic.
In the
what I'm gonna say.
same week, I was also playing the Sega Genesis Classics collection. 50 plus games. You can get it's like $30
I
right now.
wanna get
What
with
a
this.
value!
I want to get with this.
Did I
And-
see Toe Jam and Earl's on there? Is that true?
Disappointingly so, yes.
Ah, yes.
Disappointingly.
Because
Funkatron.
I'm glad you guys brought this up. Panic on Funkatron used to be my favorite game growing up, and like what I've kind of learned from revisiting these games is like Toe Jam and Earl games are like the original version of aesthetic. Like
Yeah.
Sure.
there's not
okay.
a lot of game there. I can't even figure out Toe Jam and Earl 1. Like I'm not sure there's a game there.
That was part of the fun.
Love Toe Jam and
No
Earl.
clue what
No,
was
I
going
love
on.
What's
them
the name
too,
of the
but-
planet? What's the name of
Funkatron.
Funkatron.
But I don't know. Like Santa Claus shows up sometimes.
Yeah, Santa Claus and all
And,
this
uh,
random stuff.
I don't know what you're supposed to do besides.
Yeah.
You're supposed to, in the first game, you're supposed to rebuild your spaceship.
Yeah.
But it's also
By finding
extremely
the
easy
parts,
to
right.
lose the part. And also, like, it's sort of like it's like a rogue, right? So
Yeah.
like the level's different every
Right.
time you
Yeah.
play the
You
game.
fall off the edge,
And
and, then
it's
you have to
just
find the elevator again. And like,
impossible.
there's presents.
Panic on
and
Funkatron's
sometimes
got that
bad.
2D platforming going on, and it just is a little bit easier to understand. But you're still like going between worlds and doing that kind of stuff. I don't. A couple of games that really
with it. I
surprised
wanna
me.
play it.
I want to shout out a couple of games that really surprised me on the collection. Biohazard Battle.
I don't even know that game.
I'm not
I don't
familiar.
even know what
That is a shooting side scroller game, but you kind of play like this like cell. Like it's
Huh?
like you're like a cell or like an alien molecule.
Like an amoeba?
And it's just a really cool mechanics. Your front shoots and your tail shoots. So you kind of gotta.
Was
There's
this
gonna
that
be some
game
very cool
that
footage.
was sort of like, what was that game, Abadox? It were like it was inside a body or like a.
I think
like
that's
a
kind of what they were going for, like a cell
genetic
shooter kind of.
Okay.
Like
I'm
cell-based
with you.
shooter.
Okay, I wanna play it
Alien
now.
Storm. I also want to shout out almost like the Ghostbusters side scroller we never got. It's kind of like a beat 'em up game, but you're just
Okay.
fighting aliens
Okay.
and you have like a
Don't know that one
flamethrower.
Yeah.
Rystar is in the collection.
That's
Rystar
dope.
was a
That's
game that I
dope.
used to have on the Game Gear only,
Good
so I've never
stuff.
gotten to play the full Genesis version.
Okay.
Which is just like a little bit nicer, a little bit smoother, cooler mechanics.
How
and
much is this?
$30. You know, speaking of Rystar,
Speak of it.
if you've been keeping up with Sonic the podcast,
Sorry.
I have,
Big
of
fan.
course.
Yeah, of course,
Also
yes.
represents Sonic the podcast just for fans.
Up-
It is Griff Newcastle. Gotta listen. Gotta
upcoming episode, the composer of Rystar is a guest.
Listen. Oh.
So they didn't call me because they know I would have fanboyed out.
Sure. No, I would. That's
But-
amazing.
That
Oh my
is so that's
God.
coming up Saturday mornings. Check it out, Hollywood Redux.
Make that part of your Sega September. Listen to all the episodes of that.
Do it. I think
That's
there's
dope.
there's 8 or 9. We got more coming. Another last game I'm gonna shout out. Well, actually, there's a couple more. Wonder Boy 3, Monster Lair. You're
fine.
breaking the place. Get this out of
For the
here.
set.
No,
It's
sorry.
broken now. It doesn't matter.
No, sorry. Point being,
That's it. Now we
It's
don't
not
have an extra
consistent
life.
anyways. It's like the Mario
Just-
stuff when we're talking Sega. I got upset.
yeah, no, get that out of here. Get me some gold coins.
What can we do?
Oh, jeez.
Sorry. Thank you.
No,
Thank you for that.
It was raging.
Right, it's our bad.
Katie runs the
Monster
studio.
Boy 3,
Thank you.
Monster Lair.
Thank you.
Very simple side-scrolling shooter, but just great enemies. You're like shooting cucumbers and stuff. It's
Wait,
really
what?
cute.
I'm with it.
It's just really
Anything-
cute, and it's one of those games that's
Anything
so
could
easy.
happen in the 80s and the 90s with
yes.
these games. They're like, shoot cucumbers. They're like, we'll give you millions of dollars. Make it.
Cute monkeys, go, and like, and it's one of those games that's so simple. It feels like an app game. Like you
Okay.
feel like you're making progress in it, but it's just easy enough. You know.
Sure.
Okay.
Also, I mean, you got all the Shinobi game, or a lot of the Shinobi games. All the
Yes.
Golden Axe games are on there.
Yes.
All the Sonic games.
Yes.
Streets of Rage 1 through 3
Okay.
is on that collection.
Yup,
A favorite
yup,
of my wife
yup,
Danny. So
yup.
there you go.
There we
Shout
go.
out.
Yes.
Shout out. Shout out
But
the family unit.
really, it's so you can get in preparation for the hotly newly announced Streets of Rage 4.
4.
Axel, Blaze.
We got them both.
Only them announced so far.
But I don't know.
So good.
Super cool,
Yeah.
cell shaded.
Look at the trailer. If
Justin
that doesn't
showed
get
us
you
the
jazzed up,
trailer.
it's so freaking cool.
I don't like anime. Very anime looking. I like
yeah,
it though.
but I like the look.
It looks
the vibe
great.
is great.
I
Yeah.
like, oh no, I mean it looks like a real one of those
Yeah.
harkening back to old
Exactly.
times.
True to the
Otherwise-
original, but updated
The
and
alleys look
different.
just as
like,
dank and
yeah,
gross.
the
Yeah.
music sounded on point.
Like I've been loving Castle Crashers, and I love the other like new school side scrollers, but we gotta bring the old school back, like it's
Teach
really
the
supposed
kids.
to be.
Teach the children. Teach them.
And if you want to teach your
Teach them
children,
about
watch
the
some of our
side
old
scrollers.
episodes, and they will
Teach the
learn so
children that
much.
way.
They're streaming on Facebook. Check them out.
Yeah.
Do you know we're streaming live on
don't-
Facebook?
are
Do you
we
know
doing
that?
it?
IGL
Yeah.
Right
Classic.
now?
Check it
Yeah.
out.
I'm
Yeah.
into it.
IGL
Yeah.
Classic is what I call it.
Fine. IGL Classic.
Yeah.
Yes, we've aged like a fine wine.
Mwah!
God damn.
From everyone at Hollywood Redux, I want to thank you guys. You want to say anything to the people before we
I'm
leave?
just so darn happy to
I
be
feel
back.
bad that I always
love ya.
wrap it up.
Just really like no, wrap it up, man.
No, you
wrap it up.
But tell
All
them you
right.
love them.
Well, I love you, and that's not BS. That's honest to God.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.